place, Meltdown Stories. According to Reddit, number 11. I worked in a shop as a cashier for a while, and during a really busy rush period, there's only me and this other woman working the registers. Anyway, we're working away and suddenly there's a police officer and my manager watching, and they point at a woman working with me. Then they promptly walk over and take her away. She did not go easily. She was doing the whole sovereign citizen thing, shouting about her rights that she thought that she had, like a lawyer being present at the arrest. Then she started crying about needing to get her son or whatever. I distinctly remember this becoming annoying. They didn't put anyone else on to help me, and the customer made a snarky comment about how long they had to wait in line. Like my colleague just legit got arrested for theft. What do you want me to do, Linda? Go put your $8 candle through the self-service? Jeez. I think people who don't use self-service are like scary. You know what I mean? Maybe I should move Mr. Turkeys. I don't want Mr. Turkeys in the way. Hello to everybody in the stream chat. Here's hoping you're having an interesting... God damn it. Here's hoping you're having an interesting day and an amusing Thanksgiving, if that's what you're into celebrating. Hello to Nussie Draw. I'm a Whiz K. Mad Lass, No You, Jennifer. And Stripes. I'm a Whiz K says, hey Kyle, last stream you spoke about animes that would allow you to flex, and his perfect suggestion is Black Clover. I'll look into that, my man. Thank you for that spicy suggestion. Love ya. As we continue, we arrive at number 10. Nice. I worked as a pharmacy technician on night shifts. It was the only 24-hour pharmacy close to a hospital with a staggeringly busy ER room. Percocet was handed out like candy. Well, we had this one repeat offender who was everything wrong with the system. She doctor shopped, screamed the wall down if she didn't get exactly what she wanted, and called us every name under the sun. Management didn't care because it was business as usual, and furthermore, when you get into working night shifts at a pharmacy in the city, you start to understand the element. I had an exceptional level of patience until one day she got under my skin. Her copay... Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you, Kyle. You saying stuff like that. You must be really trying to amuse yourself. I may be a little bit tired. Oh boy. Okay, let's try that again. Her cocaine? Yeah, you're really trying to get things interesting now, huh, man? Alright, white lines. Her copay was 50 cents. She screamed at me because her copay was usually 0. Which wasn't true. And she said that she just couldn't afford it. She had just bought cigarettes at the front. And she got in my face and was screaming that I was trying to kill her and that she wouldn't be able to take care of her son. She then turned to him and pointed at me saying I was a terrible woman and I'm killing mommy. I just lost it. I don't know why this moment did it, but it did. I slammed my hands on the counter, came from behind the register, and got face to face with her, telling her she needed to leave before I called the cops because I was so sick of her bullshit. She squared up with me, nose to nose. But when she saw I wasn't backing down, she stopped, stepped back, and proceeded to ask me to pay the 50 cents for her copay. She told me that I could afford it. My coworker saw what was going on and pushed me to the back room to chill out. I don't know how that situation ended because I was in the back room blowing off steam, but next time the lady came back, she refused to be helped by me, which honestly was probably for the best. You know how it is. I'm not proud of my ridiculous behavior, and I can't defend myself for that, but man, I had never felt anger like that before. I like this entry. The meltdown is it's the author's meltdown as far as they're concerned. Everybody's got a breaking point, I'm sure. And one day, customer gonna roll in. Customer gonna roll in one day and catch you on your last nerve. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, I am beyond tired. But I did want to do this for you. Here I am. Consider this like a bedtime list or something. It's all for you. Big titty list right here. You got it. Oh boy. Number 9, I worked in a building with a cafeteria in it, and we noticed that one of the everyday cashiers had stopped showing up to work and found out that she had passed away. My coworker asked who we were talking about, and upon finding out, stood up from her desk, flung herself onto the ground, and proceeded to roll back and forth, crying as loud as she could. We all freaked out. We had customers on the phone. We had to put on hold until we could get her to her feet and someone could escort her somewhere else so that she could calm down. She took the next few days off, including the day of the funeral. Assuming she had gone to the funeral, we asked her how it was, and she answered, "Huh? I didn't go. I barely knew her." Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't know it was like that. Has she played all of you for the fool? Surfing Bear says, did Kyle get some? Get some what? FC Nader says, do you have the itis, Kyle? Nothing like that. I'm just tired, man. That's just how it goes sometimes. You get tired. So we continue this list to number 8. I didn't actually witness this. I did it. I was working at a Wendy's, my senior year of high school, with that being my second job. The first was the McDonald's across the damn street. McDonald's taught me drive-thru, and Wendy's got 1/10 to the business, so I was a drive-thru god there. Meaning like, you know, Wendy's didn't get anywhere near as much business as McDonald's did, of course. One night there was a football game that we didn't know about. And when the football game let out, we were absolutely slammed. I was working 3 positions in the drive-thru, which I could handle, but when I had to do the fries, I just couldn't deal with it. I asked the guy who was working the front counter, who hadn't had a customer in about an hour, to hop on fries and help me out. He mumbled something and walked over there. I relax and go back to the drive-thru, and when I go bag my order, I see all the kid did was drop a basket of fries, not make any of the 20 plus orders that we had. At first I was like, fuck him, I got this, and made a large fry, and then I turned and threw it at him, calling him a lazy, incompetent asshole who can't even work a fast food job. I walked back to the office, tossed my headset at the manager, and told him I quit. Well, it's nice to know when some people are willing to put their foot down because they're not going to shoulder the responsibilities of all these other assholes, especially when they're inconsiderate, especially when it's not their job. If you're getting like extra pay, do extra work. Hell, do extra work even if you think that you will end up qualifying for extra pay, but don't break your back, man. Some people break their back and in service of nothing. They don't go anywhere. They don't excel. They don't rise up that ladder, so to speak. You gotta know when to grease those wheels, you know? Jennifer says, that's one way to get out of work. Lol. Okay. Easy, Kyle. Nussidrell says, I ordered 2 large fries from McDonald's once. You, McDonald himself? But they gave me like 200 tiny fries instead. If you think a large fry has around 50 fries in it, you're lucky I'm not going to argue with you on this one. But I'm willing to believe if we were to take a large fry and lay it out, it couldn't have more than like 30 fries. You know? If I were the type of YouTuber that made a shitload of money, I would put some money on that right now. I would go out to McDonald's. Probably not now because I'm sleepy as hell. But I would go out to McDonald's, I'd buy a large fry. We would lay that shit out when we got home, which would ruin them unless I ate them one at a time, because yeah, they'd be like hot. I mean, they would become cold. They would lose their heat. Why the hell did Rusty Shackleford just write supercut of Kyle shouting Shangri-La as if that would like manifest that supercut in the chat? Do you think that this is you think this is just like a Kyle search engine and you just type in what you want and it pops out, you know? Hand expression, huge, black, titties. Yeah, that's what we're looking for now. It's harder to find. I was looking at the, because I made an educate playlist. I shouldn't be shilling that. Never mind. Lancaster says, shoot, guys, long time no see. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my man. As we continue up, we arrive at number 7. I didn't witness this myself, but a former coworker did. She worked at a law firm in one of those upper floors of the Empire State Building. She was in an office with another coworker, interviewing a client when the coworker just mumbled something, got up, walked over to a window, and jumped out to his death. Damn. I actually found an old newspaper article. Holy fuck. Peppermint Stripe said, Kyle, say something funny. Stripes will get something done today or this week or this month. Is that funny enough, Stripes? Stripes, is that funny enough for you? You're gonna get something done? There's my duck. My duck right there. Yeah. Yeah. The milk stops. Stop the milk. I dropped my milk. Oh my god. Number 6. I saw 2 stonemasons get into a fist fight when I worked in construction. I was laying electrical underground pipe, and they were laying block wall. One threw a hammer at the other one and hit him in the head, cracked his eye socket. The cops came and took our statements, and the guy got arrested for assault. Surely it's like an even crazier charge if he fucked him up, right? Assault is just people making a move at somebody and making contact when the person's really fucked up. Is that assault and battery? Is that what that is? Like when you fuck somebody up, boy, you are in trouble. Guys. Love you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy early Christmas. I can't wait to see what you guys get for Christmas. Okay? I'm sure you guys are going to be showing that off in the Discord somehow. Bing bong. I believe in you guys. Number 5. I worked at a McDonald's, and a girl had to work for 24 hours straight because everyone who was supposed to take her shift ditched work without calling it in. She started her shift with me, and when I walked in the next day, she was still there working. She was curled up in a ball, crying in the back of the store, and I told her if she wouldn't leave, I'd call the cops. And she was so... She was so tired, she didn't question me. She just left. Poor girl looked like a zombie. I'll always remember it. Too kind to leave. Too long didn't read. Didn't. Let's get the hell out of here, man. It's a short list tonight, guys, but I didn't want to leave you high and dry. I wonder if it counts to you guys when it's not a longer list like you're accustomed. You know? A couple hundred of you occasionally roll through and watch some of these. I wouldn't know that based on the likes, since nobody likes these. Like the video. Number 4. I got into screaming, or a screaming match with my boss. He was furious. And after the altercation, I saw him head to an elevator. I knew he was going to human resources, so I ran down the stairs and beat him to HR by about 20 seconds. He had to sit in the HR waiting room for half an hour until I was done speaking to them, which made him even more furious. Now, here's the comment that I'd leave on this post if I could. You know, this post is from like forever ago. It's from 3 years ago. But my comment would be this. He may have been furious, but you were fast. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not even the top comment. I can't believe that. That joke makes itself. He may have been furious, but you were fast because he ran down the stairs to beat him. Talking about bing, 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 bing. Tambourine up, silver and gray. What the hell? A question that I gift to the chat. Because tambourine's not a bad answer, I think. Obliterating the rest of this list. Number 3. While I was at college learning metalworking, our teacher got so pissed off with the complete lack of respect and attention by his students that he stormed out of the engineering lab, got into his car, and drove off, only to hit a lamppost at nearly 30 miles per hour. And he got out of his car, pushed it off the lamppost, which fell over and nearly took him out. He drove off with steam coming out of the bonnet of his new Porsche. Meanwhile, he had left an aluminum crucible on full heat, which literally went into meltdown. Molten metal started bubbling and bursting out of the crucible like a volcano. Where the molten metal touched anything flammable, it started a fire. When molten metal starts erupting, you know you're having a bad day. He was remarkably not fired. What, did the bitch have tenure? You crashed your Porsche like an idiot in front of a bunch of kids? How do you live that down? You crash your Porsche in front of anybody, how do you live that down? Lancaster, I appreciate this. Thank you. Do your thing, my man. He was remarkably not fired, and all of the students made rapid life adjustments and never disrespected him again. Why? I feel like when you're acting like a diva and jumping in your car and speeding off as like a grand gesture, he should have been teased more from here on out. Seems ridiculous. Quit screwing around. You screw around too much. A reference to a South Park episode most people have probably forgotten. Number 2, I work in hospitality, and our old head of housekeeping was a small Polish woman with a Spitfire personality, whatever it means. She refused to hire minorities. Whoa. She also refused to hire heavier women? Oh my God. She worked 7 days a week, at least 50 hours total. She was burning herself out hardcore. You have to imagine that a curvy, big titty Mexican lady would have been able to do her job without breaking a sweat. But God forbid, man. She was very paranoid and always afraid that someone was out to get her position. Well, one morning she got into it with one of our best housekeepers. She grabbed the woman's wrist and gave her an Indian burn. Then she came to the front desk yelling and screaming and threw herself onto the floor like a toddler having a tantrum. Kicking her arms, kicking her legs. How do you kick legs? It's like punching your arms, punching your own arms. Punch your arm with your actual arm. Punch your left arm with your left arm. Do it. Try to do that right now. Do it in front of people. I looked at her and said, "Get your ass off the office floor. If you're going to have a meltdown," which is just, get out of here if you're going to have a meltdown. So she picked herself up and threw herself down in the office and finished her tantrum there. She was fired that day. Well, I guess that your job is forfeit. So it doesn't matter who's coming for it now. That's just kind of corny. Ladies and gentlemen, as we obliterate the list, I hope you found some use for it. Okay? I want you guys to tell me if you got anything crazy going on the preamble to Black Friday here. Dia and I went to Walmart for 3 seconds before we just left. There was nothing there for us. There was not even an interesting altercation or two. What was the point? Number 1. I wasn't the one that got fired. Can you move this out of my way, please? You're gonna do this shit that you always do. Okay. I wasn't the one that got fired, but I watched it happen. I was at a Publix, which is a grocery store, getting a sub, which is to say a sandwich, when I hear this. The manager says, "What the hell are you doing? You know I have to fire you for doing this again." And the worker goes, "What is the problem? I didn't do anything wrong." And the manager's like, "You are allowed to get something to eat on your break, not eat while you're packing the food." And the worker says, "So I had a couple of chicken wings. It's not that big a deal. There are 50 wings in the bottom of that trash can." Nothing else was said, and the manager escorted the wing eater out. The guy was making baskets of wings and was basically going, one for the basket, one for me, and eating his way through the batch of wings. Best part was 2 people making subs just start laughing, and one goes, "If the manager knew how much that guy has eaten in the 2 weeks he has worked here, he would shit a brick." The other day, he just sat there eating a whole container of potato salad while he was working at the fryer. Oh my God. Well, I just hope everybody had a sexy, exhilarating, and wonderful day. And that hopefully no eyes are on you so you can go strip, lay in your bed. Or maybe it's cold where you are. I heard that there's crazy ass weather rocking everybody. So, be careful. Maybe you got to bundle up so hard that you're like a big cinnamon roll. A hot and warm, gooey cinnamon roll. They want your gooey, yummy insides. Miss Zan says, "Hey." Miss Pistachio Boy says, "Hi, all." Nussy Drill says a harp. That'd be a pretty cool thing. Drums is the other answer. Kazoo and trumpet are ridiculous, guys. You guys are insane. Plus kazoo, what if like when they play the kazoo, they have both their hands in the way? You don't want that, okay? You don't want that. Miss Ann says, how's y'all's Thanksgiving? Y'all's? Uh-oh. Gianni says, wish me luck with my love life. Man, thanks for the stream. Well, we're sending you all of our positive energy, or shit that people say, you know? Nussie Drill says, I live in Sweden, there's a snowstorm outside. Cool, man. That's like the kind of apocalypse that we all wish was going on so that people would stop expecting us to make some sort of show-stopping appearance in their life. Leave us the hell alone. I'm kidding. Peppermint Stripe says, nobody wants my insides for a long time. What is she responding to? You know, I'm confused as usual. And who knows? I hope you guys are okay. Ryukage says, I played the trumpet from 6th grade to the end of high school. I'm glad to see that you had some fun with a brass instrument. I was all low brass, boy. I was getting deep in that low brass. Okay? And I like them woodwind girls. Mrs. Ann says, I miss the snow so much. Haven't seen that white stuff in a while, sadly. Well, it's a shame that we can't all enjoy snow. But with the way that the planet is going, we'll all be enjoying it soon enough. Sorry about that. It's true, though. Is that Michael Palermo's brother? What? Alexander, you can explain to us what it was so that we can know what the image was. Come on. I was like so tired that I was like passing the hell out earlier. It was nuts. About 5 times before I started streaming. I don't know what to do. I want to like lawyer dies in Empire suicide horror. I can't believe that actually happened. This dude just jumped up and jumped out the window like it was a sitcom. Like it was a sitcom. Let me see here. Call of Duty. That's not what I was trying to write. I was trying to write public freakout. Oh boy. Will they put lightsabers in Fortnite? We have no idea, you know? We have no idea. Shouldn't we be seeing a lot more like, what do we want to call them? Black Friday freakouts? Brawl between different school gangs. Thanksgiving at McDonald's. Oh boy. I got the lotion. Ooh, she gonna knock your block off. Papa Kala, bitch. Get your kid, lady, child. Get that child, lady. That lady yelling. Okay. Give me a day full of interesting things happening, please. Vietnamese worker assaults Japanese boss after getting chewed out. Why do you have to be so violent? Fighting over a man, ladies, no. It's a Jamaican girl. Oh no. A Jamaican gal. And it doesn't look like much is holding her titties in that top. You can't swing her around because is this a not safe for work thing? I don't think so. There's a kid right there. Whoa. Oh my god. Ain't nothing holding that. Okay. Okay, I guess that's the end of it. I don't know. I don't like it when, wait a minute. Why did it say part 2? Is there a part 1? Is there a part 1? Let me see here. Trashy. No, I don't see a part 1. I may need to search my name. And I already know what I'm looking at. It's going to be a video that is not safe for work. So I need to stop the madness. What have I done? A typical day in London. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. A group of children attacked by bystanders? That's not good. Happy Cake Day. Yay, look, we're all enjoying. Oh my god, they're gonna, yep. Well, you get what you pay for. He kept his hands down and took the hits like a champ. Is this a girl attacking a dude?
And you took it every day.
Uh-huh. My sister is visiting Paris and saw a guy getting assaulted by a dude with a knife on a train? What? No. No. Oh my god, that's not a knife. That appears to be some scissors. I hope the guy doesn't run with those. Dia? Did you hear my running with scissors joke?
Yep.
Was it not entertaining on a scale from 1 to who gives a fuck?
I would have laughed if I had energy left.
Energy left to laugh?
Yep. I have none.
In your damn panties. I'm not sure I dare to open something like that. In your damn panties. Guys, I love you. Get a hold of me if you need me. Get into the Discord if you want notifications for the stream. Stay amazing. Stay who you are. Like these videos. Share them if, I don't know, you have somebody else who you think is depressed. Who do you think needs distracting? You know? Maybe they're your sibling and you're just like, I'm gonna subject you to something that'll make you think there's something buried in this video, but then there really isn't. And they'll just skip through it and be like, what is wrong with you? Angry dude too old to go to jail smashes window. We trying to see a window get smashy? Oh my god. Oh my god, don't do it. Oh my god, old man, no. Old man, no. Old man, no, don't do that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's your name? Dennis Kissington.
What kind of... Look, you better not say something stupid, Kyle. Your name is Dennis, and your last name is Tizington? Oh, Mr. Tizington. You guys are noticing, like, I had never seen this subreddit before, so I guess we could go and check that out. Boomers being fools.
And found one where a woman...
Nah. Another case of boomer entitlement. No, we can't watch YouTube videos and there's somebody's bing bong footage of them. Like as an Uber driver. Why is she crying?
Follow that sign! They may not see those that sign!
Why are you crying?
Follow that sign!
Follow that sign.
I'm
Yeah.
in an Uber and he's driving down Newark Airport. It was 20 minutes now. You no terminas de él, pues. What's up, pues, mami? Termina así. I'm in his Uber. Usted sabe que para terminar. Not it. Go straight over here. ¿No termina así? ¿Termina así o termina yo? Do me a favor. ¿Yo termina así? ¿Termina así?
Termina así?
¿Termina así?
Termina así?
¿Termina así?
Termina así, guys? What terminal are you in? Termina así?
Termina así.
You know?
Termina así, doña.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you're the only terminal I see. That's not funny. Oh, that is not funny. Ooh. Boomers getting the boom. Yikes. What is this?
Listen, I said.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Jesus. This is gonna be a lot of this on this subreddit. Oh, wow, lazy lady parks car on the street to buy fish.
Sí, va a ser famosa.
Anda a filmar al otro que es un violento de género. A mí no me molestes.
Yo no la toco.
No,
No me toques.
salga de acá adelante.
No me toques.
Salga de
No me
acá.
toques.
Why you park your car in the middle of the street to buy fish? Why didn't somebody just get all in it and like fuck it up? You know? Scared of getting your DNA in there?
Dejó el auto ahí. Total, no le importa nada.
Oh boy. Gotta get to that fish market. What a Thanksgiving. Crazy lady follows UPS around neighborhood because he is suspicious. Boy, for real? When are y'all gonna learn? The media could not be played. Wiggledy, why not, homie? You needed to be on Twitter.
Because I don't understand why you're walking around this neighborhood.
Shut, bitch, it's a UPS driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shit. I need you to give me your name. I'm not giving you shit. Just be able to like tell people who you are.
That lady sound like a man.
That
That lady sound like a nigga. You sound like a dude. I need you to show me some license and registration. Kaya, what you shaming the sound of her voice for? She used to be a dude and now she wanna live a life as a lady. And you will identify her as such. Will I? I'm a dolphin. Y'all better get it right. Damn it. And me and all my dolphin buddies about to fuck y'all up. We don't take kindly to watching people just standing in the street with no shoes on. You better get it together, man. What's in his hand? What are you doing? Don't be hitting people's stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I'm the police. And I'm some random guy. And I'm getting involved for no reason. We are civilly obedient civilians here. We just helping them be on the ground. You know what it is. I like this other cop. He's like, all right, man, just keep it coming. You see my beret? Y'all understand what this is. Don't even worry about it. Hey, Five Guys, do we have him on the ground? Do you think that we... Okay, we got it. All right, let's pull him up now. We are helping. Ridiculous. Supermarket in Moscow, where security ends up having to remove this drunk. Please. Hello? No, you're not going to load? I don't care then. When you give it a chance. Frat boy messes with Asian, gets knocked out. We don't want anything that's deliberately and overtly violent. Two men on a plane argue over a window shade being open and closed. Did somebody just follow me on, Dia? What?
I heard.
You heard what?
I heard some.
That wasn't me. Was it you?
No, darling, that wasn't me.
Something made that noise and it wasn't me. Are you sure it wasn't you?
No, Kyle, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, Kyle.
What the fuck?
What is that noise?
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Bruh. Are you farting?
No. Either you are or something below your feet is making that sound.
I'm not farting.
Yes, you are.
My farts are commanding and earth-shattering. They bring the panties to the knees. Yeah. Wait, do they either bring people to their knees or they bring the panties to the ground? Jeez. Mine Seraft knows what I'm talking. No, it would be Mince Raft. Damn it. Oh, it would be Mince Raft with a picture of a dog. Oh boy, guys, I don't even know. This is on DCM. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I can't get enough of this stupid freak out. It's so dumb. Ugh. It is so dumb. Somebody said whatever he's accused of, he's guilty. That's fucked up. I hope they don't come at me with that cancer culture. Somebody stole my cereal. And you know I listened to this dude on YouTube and his name's Kyle. He did it. He did it. No court case. He did it. Guilty. And throw away the key. And they go, sir, do you like cereal? And I go, well, you know. And they go, guilty. Got him. Did you hear him? There was only one answer, and it was no. And if it wasn't, oh my God. Guys, I want you to have an explosive night. Get a hold of me if you need me. Send me things that you want read, and, you know, you'll see me again soon. I am dying of tired juice. Later. Bye, bye, bye. Love you. Night. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.